Hello, we are back. It's been, I believe, maybe 5 months since I've uploaded a Clash Royale video. So we're going to go over my deck, and then we're going to play 3 games. We're going to lose. We are just going to play 3. It's pretty much to showcase the deck. So the deck I've been running for a while now here is Evo Pekka with Evo Zap, E-Wizard, Heal Spirit, Dark Goggins, Skeletons, Tesla, and Hero Magic Archer. Hero Magic Archer just got put in maybe last week when I unlocked him. He replaced Firecracker and has actually been surprisingly doing a lot better for me than Firecracker has. So we're going to hop into our first game and hopefully this goes good. Alright, here we are up against our first opponent, Henry. So let's see how this goes. We're going to start with the Dark Goblin at the bridge just to see how he answers that Witch. I've been going up against Witch maybe 98% of my time. So it's no surprise here either that we're going to be going facing Witch here. So we're probably just going to have to sacrifice this Pekka. He's already BMing, but I don't think he understands really. There's the Witch down. Hopefully we can snipe. There we go. And we're going to get 2 more shots off. So damage, we're not down by much. We're only down by like 100. So now we're just going to wait here for a sec. Rune Giant. Alright, so we're just going to go straight back in for Evo Pekka this time. He's probably going to play either... Alright, see, there we go. Now we can go in with this. Completely shut down the Rune Giant. Now we can get the E-Wizard Heal Spirit. Yeah, we're just gonna zap now. Now she's dead, and we're gonna get at least 1 or 2 hits off with Pekka. Nope, we completely cleared tower with Pekka. So who's crying now? Definitely isn't me. So now we can play defense for a minute 10. Because I don't think it's really necessary to push. I think it's better just to save our elixir for defending and then go in with a counter push since we are already winning. So he's going to go in with another Rune Giant, so we're going to go with the Pekka in the back. He's going to start crying because he knows that Rune Giant is going to get absolutely slaughtered. So we're going to wait a little bit. We're going with the Heal Spirit now. And for the Magic Archer, then we're going to just Evo Zap all that. Zap. So he did get a little bit of damage, but now we can actually roll in with a second Pekka if needed, which I believe it's going to be needed. On top of the E-Wizard to lock down everything. Smack that. He's probably going to be able to get off a second ability with his Magic Archer, never mind. We kind of need skill to be able to pull that off. Then we can Dark Goggins here perfectly. Go in with the Tesla and call GG. Oh, we missed our ability there, but it doesn't really matter because game 1 is a flush. Alrighty, loading into game 2 here now against Lewis. Same play as last time, Dark Goggins at the bridge, trying to get some chip damage off Rip. He doesn't try to defend it either. I don't feel like playing anything yet, so we'll go Heal Spirit, see if that can get us a connection. Okay, he will try to stop that, so we will just go in with Tesla and the Skeletons just to counter that. I don't feel like using the Pekka quite yet. I think we can hold off on the Pekka. He's given us some zap value up there. So we're probably going against Log Bait, which it appears so. But that's fine, we don't use Log, we use Zap. Now, in my TikTok I posted yesterday, I believe it was, I said something about Log Bait is like the only deck that is really good at countering me. But since I have Magic Archer, it should be a lot easier. So we're going to go with the Heal Spirit over here. Skeletons up on the Firecracker. Still haven't had a use for the Pekka yet, so we'll do another Dark Goblin here at the bridge. Get some more chip damage. Which it gets denied, we can just zap. And then we can go in with the Wizard over here. So maybe we play our Pekka for our next play, next time he plays Dark Prince. So we can activate Tower here if he doesn't play Hog. Since he plays Hog, we have to go in with that. We can get Magic Archer just to clean up the Firecracker. And we didn't get the ability off yet again, so we're going to have to kite this dude. And kite him some more. And then E-Wizard, because I don't feel like taking a hit from him. Double Elixir we can now get in a good push with. There we go. He's giving me something for the Pekka. So now we can go in with the Pekka. We're not even going to worry about anything over there. Now we're just going to Evo Zap all that. We can go with Magic Archer here because he is fully protected. And then by the time he kills that Pekka, he's got to be answering to another Pekka. So if we just let this Pekka roll, we can get a Dart Goblin here. We don't have time to be wasting with all that. We can get a good E-Wizard here to hopefully clean this all up, which we do. But I don't think we actually can win this. So this one might be a loss. Unless by some miracle we can pull off an amazing comeback here. So if we can just Pekka right here, we can Dart Goblin here, we can Zap that, which should be enough. Okay, but he does also have Zap. Yeah, so GG, we will up into the last game and see how it goes. Loading into the third game against some dude whose name I can't pronounce. Hopefully we're not up against someone with a brainless Hog. Okay, we're up against someone with a brainless Sparky. But no need, the Sparky is no threat because we do have everything to counter it. So we're going to let it get its first shot off. And then it doesn't matter because he's playing Skarmy. But the Sparky itself should still not be a threat. Yeah, the Sparky itself is still not a threat. What a weird Dark Prince, I guess. Because he didn't get anything with it. So we can just Pekka right here with the Heal Spirit because we're going to need the Zap. Yeah, his mini Pekka got absolutely destroyed, so we're going to hold on to the Zap. The bats aren't a threat. Alright, so that sets us up pretty well to hold on to our Zap for the next Skarmy. That Wizard equals 0 threat. Wizard's gone before it even gets a chance to do anything. Let's bait out his Skarmy now. Never mind. We'll bring this guy up here. He'll get full countered. So now I guess we just hold off and play defense. We've already won. It's mainly just the Sparky that we need to be playing the biggest defense against. So we can play the Pekka back here because he's going to think he can get value with that Sparky again. But I will be holding on to this. I could use Magic Archer here. So we can do that. We can actually just zap this. Do that, and then we can go in with the E-Wizard like this. Kite the guy over here. Counter all that, and we still have our Pekka fully ready, locked, and loaded. We do have the Evo Zap that we can just use here. So that should be another tower down. And we have another Pekka ready to defend with for the last 20 seconds. The good thing is, since we do already have the E-Wizard here, we can actually prevent that shot from going off. We can pull the Dark Prince. And we can just zap away everything. And we hit the bat, so we'll give him a little kissy kiss as we win our last game. He is mad. I would be too playing Sparky against an E-Wizard. That's just insane. But those are 3 games. We did win 2 of them, which is pretty good. So if you did enjoy, leave a like, comment down below what your favorite deck in this game is, and maybe I'll test it out in the next video. But with that being said, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.